dear learners. I am Mansi Rathore from the Bhopal School of Social Sciences and I welcome you all to our YouTube channel BSSS Setu. Today we are learning about an interesting topic of mathematics which is algebraic expressions for class 7 students. Students, it is observed that algebra is quite difficult from other topics, but in today's class I'll try to make it more easier for you to understand. Now let's talk about a car. So when I talk about a car, what do you think? What are the parts of a car? So we can easily notice by seeing the car that a car has engine, gearbox, headlight, window glass, mirrors, brakes and many more. So these are called as the parts of a car. Now when we talk about engine, so what do you think? What are the other parts or what are the inside parts of engine? Yes, as you can see that a engine has a spark plug, piston, rings, connecting rods and valves. So these are the parts of engine. So when we talk about the smaller parts of a car like engine, gearbox, headlights and all these, so these all are put together to make a car. But each of these parts are also made up of smaller parts, for example engine. So we can conclude that many small parts are put together to form bigger parts and bigger parts are put together to manufacture a car. Now, are you all thinking where is the algebra in all these things? So, algebraic expression is just like putting the parts of a car. Let's see how with the help of an example. Now, as you can see here, 5xy plus 3y plus 7. This is an example of algebraic expression. Now, what do you think or what you can see here in this example? What is this algebraic expression is made up of? Yes, so algebraic expression is made up of constants, variables, coefficients and mathematical operators. So here we have discussed about 3-4 things. The first is variable. So what is variable? So variable can take various values like x, y, z, and we don't know the values of variables. We don't know what is the value of x, what is the value of y, what is the value of z. So they are known as variables. So as you can see here, I am having x, y. So x, y are the variables in this algebraic expression. Now constant. Constant has a fixed value. For example, 7. 7 means 7. 3 means 3. So this is the definition of constant. And what is coefficient? Coefficient is attached with the variable. As you can see 3y. So just focus on this 3y. We know that y is a variable because we don't know the value of y. So the number which is attached to this variable, which is y, is known as coefficient. So 3 is the coefficient here. So after breaking this algebraic expression, we got 5xy, 3y and 7. Now after splitting it into more parts or after making it more simpler, we got 5xy, 3y. So in order to make 5xy, we have to multiply 5 into x into y. In order to get 3y, we have to multiply 3 into y. So this is how we can break down our algebraic expression into some terms and some factors. Now to understand it, firstly we will read the definition. So the definition says that an algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase that contains the ordinary numbers, variables like x or y, and mathematical operators like plus, minus, into, divide. So with the help of these mathematical operators, we can, and by using the variables, an algebraic expression is formed. Now what are terms? So terms are the parts of expression which are formed separately and then put together with operators like addition or subtraction. Now again going to the same question. Here we are having an algebraic expression. So 5xy plus 3y plus 7 is algebraic expression. After, now in order to make this algebraic expression, what we require? We require some terms, and terms are 5xy, 3y and 7. Now in order to make 5xy, 3y and 7, 7 is 7 because 7 is a constant. Now in order to make 5xy and 3y, we require 5x and y, and in order to make 3y, we require 3 and y. They are known as factors. So we can say that factors combine to form terms, and terms are put together to form algebraic expressions. So this is the result we got from this. Now, after splitting 5xy, we got 5x and y. We know that x and y are the variables and they are known as algebraic factors. And 5 is a constant which is known as numerical coefficient. Why it is coefficient? Because it is added, or it is just attached to the xy. X and y are the variables, and the number which is just attached to or attached with the variable, it is known as coefficient. So this is about the numerical coefficient and algebraic factors. Now, algebraic expressions have two types of terms, like terms and unlike terms. As the name suggests, like terms means something which is same. As you can see here, I am having 9xy and 6xy. Xy and xy is common in both the terms. So these are the example of like terms. When we talk about unlike terms, something which is different. As you can see here, here I am having x and here I am having y. If suppose I am having minus 4x, if I am having minus 4x plus 3x, so in this case what will happen? Here I am also having x, here I am also having x. So this is an example of like terms. But in this case I am having minus 4x plus 3y. Here I am having x, here I am having y. So this is an example of unlike terms. Now, after discussion of all these expressions, let's solve some questions to make it more clear. Now, how many terms are in the algebraic expression? You have to find out the terms, and in order to get the terms, firstly you have to split this algebraic expression. Now, if you want to make this, so what you have to do, you have to collect the materials required to make this. So what are the materials here? Here I am having, so this can be obtained by 2y, x and 4. And if I'll apply the mathematical operator which is plus, then I'll get this. So here I am having 1 term, 2 term, 3 terms. So the correct answer is 3. Next is, here we have to identify the coefficient. So as we have discussed that the number which is just attached to the variable is coefficient. So here 6 is the coefficient. Next, identify the constant. Yes, so the number which is fixed. So here you can see 8. So it is a constant. Next, how many terms are in the expression? You have to find out the terms in the expression. So for that you have to split it into some parts like 3x, 7p and minus 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 parts. So 4 terms is the answer. Now you have to find out in the next question about like terms. Like terms means which is having the same variables. So here you can see in the first case, observe this, power of m is 3, power of n is 1, power of m is 1, power of n is 3. So these are unlike terms. Next is x square y and 16x. So here this is also unlike term. Now in this case, pqr square, pr square q. You will see that pqr square, and here we are having same variables and the power is also same in these two terms. So this is an example of like terms. So till now we have discussed till now we have discussed about the algebraic expression, and I hope you got the concept very well. And and lastly, I just want to thank you for your patient hearing and listening. Thank you.